Today we're going to learn how to shape the right hand nails to get a pure, even tone. Hi, I'm David Jaggs and welcome to short tutorial number 6 in a series of videos exploring all things classical guitar. If you've not yet seen the other videos, click on this link above and that'll take you to the whole playlist. Today we're very lucky as we have a special guest, Susanna Prieto, from surely one of the best classical guitar duets in the world, Duo Melis. I've been lucky enough to record Duo Melis a couple of times. Often when you record a guitarist, it takes a while to get the sound right. You'll move the microphones here and there and try to eliminate nail noise, etc. With Duo Melis it seemed that wherever the mics were, whatever the room, I couldn't fail to get a good sound. A lot of guitarists, especially myself, will keep coming back to the headphones at the start of a recording session to check the sound. Are the mics too near? Are they too far? Too trebly? Too much nail noise? But I remember when I first recorded Duo Melis, I recorded a sample of them and nervously gave them the headphones. And they listened for 10 seconds and yeah, that's fine. That was all they needed. So they do make consistently good sound. Which made my job very easy. They were kind enough to let me make a technique film with them. I was hoping for maybe a 20-25 minute film and I came away with an hour and a half. They were so generous with their time. I've put links to some of the performances we recorded in the description below. Do check them out, they are amazing. And if you're interested in that 90-minute technique film, I'll give you more information at the end of this video. Nail shape is a bit of a mystery to the early and intermediate guitarist. You may have seen my tone production clip on YouTube. A lot of people come back to me and say, I do it another way, or this is wrong, or you should play from the other side of the nail. I was heartened to see that Susanna's nail shape followed the same principle that I was taught with the ramp. Now, this isn't to say this is the only way. There are many nail shapes out there that work, and there's a few that don't as well. After all, everyone's hands and fingers are different. So you really have to find out what works best for you. But I'm sure when you hear what a gorgeous sound Susanna makes, you'll be curious to see what method she uses.
One thing I was talking to you about how to make a legato melody, how to be able to have one line with the same sound. Since in the guitar we will usually alternate fingers, we will never play just with the same finger. It's very important that we manage to have the same sound with each finger. So when we make the nails, it's very important that we always try to see that we manage to have the same sound. So it's very important to play with the 3 fingers on the same string and listen that we have the same sound. If we don't manage to have the same sound, we will never manage to have the same color through a melody. So this is something that we always have to pay attention when we make our nails. The idea of the shape is that here, this is the entrance point, no? So I try to have it shorter here, so when I touch the string, I will as well touch with the flesh, which will stop the vibration in a clear way. Then I want to make a straight way for the string that doesn't have anything that will disturb the passage of the string through the nail. In every nail, as the position, as you place the fingers on the strings, in every nail the entrance will be a bit more inside, no? If you put the A on the first, it's always a bit more far away. So in order to this, I shape my nails differently. So you see here, the entrance is here, so already it begins to be longer here. Here the entrance is a bit more on the right, and you see how also the angle is a bit different, and here the entrance is a bit more here, so that determines a bit the angle of the nails. And then I have the highest point, the longest part will be on the right, because I want the nail to enter here and to have a long way to go, because as long as the way will be, as bigger the sound will be. It's like if you play with a very short surface on the string, the sound will be thinner. It's like if you imagine playing with a plectrum, which is just playing with a corner, the sound is very thin. But if we have a long surface to go, the sound will be bigger. And in the other hand, to have this part higher help us to push inside the string. As we pass through the nail, the string will be pushed inside by this part. And this is another thing that we really want, to be able to have a bigger sound. We want to make the vibration of the string in both directions, in this and in this direction, because that will make also the wood of the guitar vibrate in a different way and make a bigger sound. So since this is the entrance, I want to have a straight way so that there is nothing that disturbs the pass of the string, and then to have the exit the most right possible. And this part will be, we can call it the exit of the string. And I want a round exit. So it's very important that this is not very sharp, that it's round and very well polished. Because if this is not well polished, that will affect the sound as well, because this will be the exit. And the same thing goes to every finger.
A very big thank you to Susanna for sharing that with us. As I said before, if you're interested in that 90-minute technique video featuring both Susanna and Alex, there's a link in the description below. It really is suitable for players of every level. There are simple exercises, but when you follow the practice method that Duo Melis recommend, you'll see some of their techniques for improving are quite revolutionary. I've been playing for 40 years and I learned a great deal from it. If you want to compare this way of shaping the nails with mine, I'll put a link to that video in the description below. Do give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this, and leave any comments and suggestions below. I'm going to be featuring more of Duo Melis in the next few weeks, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification and you won't miss any more short tutorials like this one. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.